It's the NFL on EA Sports, where division rivals will clash in the AFC East. It's the Shamrocks and the Dolphins on Sunday night primetime.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Tonight, it's the Sunday night opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Shamrocks of Brooklyn taking on the Miami Dolphins. With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and the moment has finally arrived, CD. It's time to begin a new NFL season.
Partner, there's no hiding my excitement as I got ready this morning. I could not wait to get here for this game. Imagine what it's like out there on the field for those players, though. OTAs, training camp, preseason, it's all led to this moment when they officially kick this one off to get the season underway.
It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by a young man, probably with some butterflies here. A lot of anticipation making his first NFL start.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take note.
They go play action here on first down. He finds his man complete. It's Chapman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
The coverage keyed in. Attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw here. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And they'll send out their punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. Fielded just inside the 20. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of years under his belt in the National Football League.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want, but this guy, he is hard to corral.
Now here's a throw that's complete. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Back to throw. Klein. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. This will be fielded at the 17. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now an option play, and he'll keep it. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, Most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, the risk-reward and him...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Throwing to start the drive. Klein. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. To throw again. Klein. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fielded at the 20. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And they'll begin by running the option. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. He'll decide to keep this once more. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Looking to throw. And that will be incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Fielded at about the 28. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He finds his man, complete. It's Burgess. And out across midfield down to the 45. First catch of the new season for him. Off play action. Klein. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Back to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Operating from the gun. Klein. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Looking to throw. Klein. And it'll find the open man. That's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the chance for their first points of the season here as it's first and goal. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Dolphins put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. 2nd and 7. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll take this to about the 24, a gain of 3. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Off the play fake, Klein. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punt?
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. The That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off.
Well, partner, that'll do it. These week one primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation. A fun one tonight, and a lot of fun ones that we have on the road ahead.
And, partner, I love the word you just used there, electricity. Things were crackling out there, weren't they? And let's face it, both of these teams came in with the idea, get off to the start. Get off to a 1-0 start and get your season going. That could spark an excellent season for them. They've got that in their pocket now.
So for Miami, they start the campaign with a victory in front of an enthusiastic home crowd for a Sunday night. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills.